This is the game of 5 crowns. The game isn't over till the kings go wild. The 5 suited rummy style game. So you can see on this right here, we have 5 kings instead of 4, and the added one in comparison to a deck of cards is the star. And so there is an extra suit that is the star, and the deck starts from 3 instead of ace. So it goes from 3 up to kings, and there are now 5 suits with the star added, as you can see there. So round 1, everyone is dealt 3 cards. And at the beginning of your turn, you draw either from the discard pile or the top card. And so round 1, 3s are wild. Round 2, 4s are wild. Round 3, 5s. And it keeps on going up until you play through the 11 rounds. And the 11th round, the kings are wild. So that's one thing you have to keep in mind as you're playing, is what cards are actually wilds. And so you can get rid of your cards. The goal is to get rid of your cards and have as few points as you can. So if you get rid of all your cards, then you have 0 points, obviously. So you have to play and be able to discard to go out. And so if this was my hand and I drew this card, then I could play on this first round and get rid of all my cards. I could play, because a 3 is wild, so a 3, 7, 8, that would be a run. So the 3 could be a 6. 6, 7, 8, I'll play that, and then I'll discard this final card that I have, and I'm out. So I get 0 points. Everyone else counts up their scores, which is in the rules of how you count that up. There are also jokers, which are wild as well. And you can play your cards down 2 different ways. One is by runs. They don't have to be the same suit. Oh, excuse me. For runs, they do have to be the same suit. But the books do not have to be the same suit. Obviously, they can't be the same suit. And so this would be a book. You have to have at least 3 cards to lay anything down. So if I have 3 4s, I can go ahead and lay those down, and you can add to that if you collect another 4. So it's an extremely fun game if you're into this kind of a thing. It's really, really fun trying to figure out, what cards do I play, what cards do I pick up, that kind of a thing. And you're trying to figure out what card not to discard for the person behind you as well. So it's really an interesting game of choices and that kind of thing. And yeah, it's not terribly difficult to understand. Maybe I haven't explained it in the best way, but once you get the hang of it, it really is pretty simple. So hopefully that has just given you a touch about what this game is and why it might or might not be right for you. Thanks.